Baird has made it, Ian Ferguson is on the bench, and Robertson is out. A player very much in demand is defender Alan McLaren, who's wanted by his club for Tuesday night's Ibrox meeting with Rangers, and then for the Scotland under-21s in Sweden the following night. His form should book him a return to Sweden for the European Championship finals in June. One man who'll want to get back in the score sheet today is Scott Crabb, who made such a significant contribution earlier in the season, but has had a lean time since the turn of the year with just 2 goals against Celtic at Parkhead and Dunfermline in the Scottish Cup at East End Park. Airdrie are without Jimmy Boyle, who's suspended, and have left out both Walter Kidd and Paul Jack, who are 1 booking away from missing the Scottish Cup final against Rangers in 2 weeks' time. Well, what a season it's been for goalkeeper John Martin, who now looks forward to the big Hampden day at the age of 33. Another stalwart has been Evan Balfour, signed from Whitburn Juniors in 1989. He's been the most famous fireman in Airdrie in recent years. That's his other occupation. The referee is Sandy Roy from Aberdeen, who handled the fixture here against Celtic in November. He also ran the line at Tannadice last Saturday as Hearts lost to Dundee United. He's been a Grade 1 referee since 1982. Hearts pouring men forward now. Gary Mackay breaking through the middle. Derek Ferguson, well taken by the goalkeeper, as he was challenged by Ian Baird. Well, John Martin has had a splendid season, as the ball to go slightly off course there as Derek Ferguson hit it, and Baird went in rather late. It's given away to Eamon Bannon. Baird away to his left, he's got Levine breaking in the right. Crabb in the middle with Baird. Scott Crabb! Oh, a terrific goal by Hearts. 7 minutes gone, and Scott Crabb quite delighted with himself. The Hearts fans applauding. Well, Scott Crabb has had some lean times recently in the goal-scoring stakes. 7 minutes gone, a sweeping move there. Eamon Bannon took the loose ball, it was played to him by Andy Smith. He found Levine racing through on the right, and with Crabb and Baird in the middle, it was Crabb stooping there to send the ball past John Martin for a terrific goal. Away by McLaren, picked up by Bannon. He's got Mackay to his right. Mackay doing well, getting in the cross. And the ball stopped there on the line by John Martin. John Miller moving in at the far post. Ian Baird was unlucky not to get to it. Another good ball from Bannon. And Mackay sweeping in the cross, just missed there by Baird. And then Martin saving from Miller. Eamon Bannon with the throw for Hearts. Through to Crabb. Sonner's with him. McLaren fouled. Hearts have the free kick. Again, the set piece been left to Snodden. McPherson's there. Well, he found plenty of space. McPherson still well forward. Testing one for the goalkeeper. He's challenged by Scott Crabb. The referee awarding a free kick. Well, both Crabb and Ian Baird flying in on top of John Martin as the cross was delivered. And a wild kick there by Baird. Meanwhile, Airdrie have free kick. It's Kurt Wood to take it. Con's in there with the header. Oh, a terrific save by Henry Smith. Well, Con climbing high as the free kick come in. A very testing header indeed for the goalkeeper, and there was Smith diving away to his left, down at the post. Great one-handed save. Con for Airdrie. The offside flag is up against Andy Smith. McLaren's free kick. Aimed for Eamon Bannon, he gets in behind the defender. Kenny Black's there though, for Airdrie, playing against his old club this afternoon. McPherson giving it away, and now Mackay with the slack pass. It's Kirkwood, and it's well saved by Smith. Defending there by Hearts. Initially a mistake by McPherson, and then Gary Mackay sending the ball right into the path of Davy Kirkwood, and that was terrific goalkeeping again by Henry Smith. Good play again by the Hearts skipper. It's Gary Mackay. Scott Crabb toppled to the ground with his challenge by Chris Honor. Airdrie conceding a fair number of free kicks. Again, McPherson has gone forward to join Baird. Mackay's free kick. Bannon at the far side, getting a touch. McPherson. It's headed away by Sanderson under pressure from Baird. Still Hearts have it. Handball against Kenny Black, as Derek Ferguson attempted to play the ball forward. So another free kick to the home side. And the defensive wall is lined up for Airdrie. The ball's well struck. Oh, Scott Crabb hit that with a lot of venom, and it was well taken by John Martin. The gap opened up. And well taken by the keeper. Well, it's allowed to go right through again. Sammy Conn scores for Airdrie. Well, Craig Levine and David McPherson got in for the most awful tangle. 30 minutes gone, Hearts 1, Airdrie 1. And Sammy Conn, who had a great chance earlier on in the match, there seemed absolutely no danger at all. The ball dropped in behind McLaren, Levine and McPherson left it to one another, and there was Sammy Conn to skip it over Henry Smith and grab the equaliser. Balfour for Airdrie, cleared by McLaren. Jimmy Sanderson keeping things tight. Push by Craig Levine on Andy Smith, so the free kick to Airdrie. Well, can they turn this first half around with the advantage of the set piece? Maybe Kirkwood starts the run. Oh, it's a tremendous shot, and another terrific save by Henry Smith. Well, Davy Kirkwood struck that with terrific power. It was going straight into the top corner. Well, the man packed such a powerful shot, as Hearts have already found out to the cost this season. And that's 3 excellent saves by Smith in this first half. 2 of them from Kirkwood. The referee awarding the free kick to Airdrie. Another free header. This time it was Chris Honor. Well, Joe Jordan will not be happy with his defence in this first half. Chris Honor getting the header straight in at Henry Smith. Kenny Black getting forward to Conn. Levine and McPherson in there. Mackay for Hearts. Well, that just about sums up his first half, and there goes the half-time whistle. So Hearts making most of the early running and taking the lead after just 7 minutes through Scott Crabb. The ball played in from the right, and there was Crabb to stoop and head the ball into the net. But after 30 minutes, after a mix-up in the Hearts defence involving McPherson and Levine, Conn scooped the ball over the head of Henry Smith to grab the equaliser. The half-time score here at Tynecastle: Hearts 1, Airdrie 1.
If what you drive says a lot about who you are, what happens when your car changes? What happens when you discover it has a 16-valve, 1.8-litre engine? A new aerodynamic system, totally new suspension. Even a catalytic converter. Get behind the wheel of the all-new XR3i, and who knows what you'll discover about yourself.
It's Nintendo Week in the Record. Free official sticker albums for all. Collect the tokens for a free album and pack of stickers. And win one of 10 Super Nintendo Entertainment Systems. Only in your daily record.
Because Dulux have added Teflon to their new varnish, your wood is more scratch resistant than ever before. And with £1 back, it's got to be worth chasing up.
Whether it's standing orders, direct debits, checks, or a cash withdrawal, so long as your account stays in credit, we not only pay you interest, we absolutely refuse to charge. TSB, we want you to say yes.
Dad, where are we going on holiday this year?
How about McDonald's?
McDonald's?
Yes, then maybe Euro Disney.
You could get to Euro Disney through McDonald's when you play Search and Win. There are fabulous family holidays for 4 to be won at the Euro Disney Resort, travelling by British Rail International and P&O European ferries, as well as millions of food offers. Pick up a game card. Every McDonald's in the land will make a wish come true for a lucky family.
Wee Jog here buys his carpets from Bihar, for he needs the best carpets at the lowest prices. Sensibly, his wife Doris insists on a great underlay, Duralay. It gives a good carpet extra bounce and longer life. Bihar Carpets and Duralay, personally recommended by Wee Jog and Doris.
You know, I could have sworn I saw 2.2 kids back there, but I haven't seen a Holston Pills anywhere. The sooner I get out of here, the better.
So the second half gets underway. No changes in either side. Hearts have Ian Ferguson and Tosh McKinlay on the bench. Airdrie have Owen Coyle and John Watson. Well, in the previous meetings this season, Hearts have beaten Airdrie 3-2 at Broomfield. They've beaten them 1-0 here, both of those league games, and lost 2-1 at Broomfield. Of course, Airdrie getting the better of them in the replayed Scottish Cup tie, which went to extra time and penalties. Sandy Stewart with the throw for Airdrie. Stewart again, taking on Snodden. Gary Mackay back, helping out. John Miller getting a touch. It's cut out though by Wes Reid. Kenny Black running into trouble. Reid's in there, well, good pulled to the ground by Derek Ferguson. Airdrie have the free kick. And there was certainly no doubt about this one. So Sanderson takes it quickly. It's aimed at Andy Smith. He gets the touch. In comes McPherson for Hearts. Bannon topples to the ground. And now the chance is on for Airdrie. Well, again, you've got to look at that Hearts defence. The chance was on for Davy Kirkwood. The defence caught absolutely square. And Kirkwood tried to lob Henry Smith. Away by Caesar. Touched on by Reid. Returned by Levine. Con chesting it down, and McLaren sliding in to send the ball out of play for the throw-in. In fact, it took a deflection, so it goes Hearts' way. Gary Mackay. Good play by Mackay. The referee says... The referee is indicating a dive. Well, initially the referee waved it away, then he pointed forward. And then he indicated a dive. Well, I've seen penalties given for less than that. Certainly a very positive run by Gary Mackay, and he did appear to be caught. Sandy Smith, in steps Miller for Hearts. Through to Derek Ferguson. Does well to get the cross in. Eamon Bannon. Ferguson again. Headed away by Kirkwood. Turned by McLaren. Headed away by Sanderson. Touch on by Stewart. Miller again for Hearts. Finding Ferguson. Mackay. Mackay onto the left foot. Well, there wasn't an awful lot of power in the shot, but certainly had John Martin looking a bit anxious as it bobbled along just past his left-hand post. Mackay losing out to Reid. Andy Smith being pursued by McLaren. Good turn by Alan McLaren. Excellent defending. Mackay going into trouble again. And Baird is fouled by Caesar. There's still the tussles going on between these two players. McPherson has moved forward yet again for the set piece. It's Mackay who floats it in. McPherson gets his head to it. Here's Baird. Well, he wanted just too much time to tee that one up. It goes behind, in fact, for the goal kick. It really had to be hit a lot earlier. McPherson got his head to it and right across goal and drifted behind for the goal kick. There's Watson getting his head to the ball. Free kick awarded to Hearts. The offender was Kenny Black. Sandy Roy is pointing to where he wants the free kick taken from, and it will be Alan McLaren. There's McPherson forward again on the edge of the area. Well, he topples to the ground. He was barged off the ball. Watson was in there with Balfour. And both players paying particular attention to the Big Hearts captain. And John Martin lining up the defensive wall. It's Snodden coming forward. He strikes it. It come off Baird. And it's bundled over the line, but it's disallowed. The referee is disallowing it. I think it was John Miller who eventually bundled the ball over the line. Initially, it was a terrific strike by Glyn Snodden. It cannoned off Ian Baird. Martin got his hand to the ball. And then various Hearts players following through. It looked to me like Miller got the final touch to it, but the referee immediately disallowed it. There's Snodden's kick. Martin got his hand to it. But handball quite clearly shown on the replay, so the referee did well. Well, getting a touch there, but brushed aside by McPherson. Levine in ahead of Con. Kirkwood. And it breaks through now to Coyle. Well, the substitute has scored. Quite amazing scenes here. 63 minutes gone. It's Hearts 1, Airdrie 2. Owen Coyle gets his 14th goal of the season. He's been on the field just moments after replacing Andy Smith. The ball broke through to him again. The Hearts defence all over the place. And from a tight angle, they rolled it into the back of the net. Picked up now by Levine for Hearts. Derek Ferguson. Gary Mackay. Mackay fouled by Wes Reid. McPherson being watched by Balfour. Martin shouting instructions. Crab chipping it forward. Away by Sandy Stewart. McLaren to McPherson. He's got Bannon in support. McLaren. Ian Ferguson's in there. Oh, a terrific save by John Martin from Ian Ferguson. Well, the big striker got into an excellent position for the cross from McLaren. It was Bannon who teed it up. McLaren fired it in. And what a save by Martin. Well, been treated to some excellent goalkeeping at both ends this afternoon. And there's Ferguson again. And Martin will be unhappy with his defence. Well, the goalkeeper given absolutely no cover at all. The header going well wide of target. McLaren sending it right across, and the ball deflected out of play. Throw in to Hearts. Bannon finding Levine. Played off by Crab. Levine again to Bannon. He's quickly closed down. It's Levine. Bannon. Testing one for the goalkeeper. McPherson's in there. The ball goes in. And the referee awards the goal. Well, David McPherson has taken a knock. 79 minutes gone. It's Hearts 2, Airdrie 2. Well, Levine was very persistent on that side of the field along with Bannon. It was an awkward one for the goalkeeper. McPherson got his head to it. So Hearts give themselves a lifeline. So he's back on his feet, and the Hearts captain puts his side right back into the match. Crab, quickly closed down by Watson. Keeps a cool head up. Finds Derek Ferguson. McPherson racing forward on the right. Derek Ferguson playing the high one in. Kirkwood's there. It's swept away by Gus Caesar. There goes the final whistle. Well, it's not the result Hearts wanted, but they did fight their way back into the game. Owen Coyle it was, the Airdrie substitute. He was only in the field a few moments when he cashed in to put Airdrie 2-1 ahead. And then David McPherson challenging high in the air against John Martin, pulled it back to 2 goals apiece. That's the story from Tynecastle.
So, a valuable point dropped by Hearts, but it was on the wider issues facing Scottish football that the club's chairman, Wallace Mercer, spoke later to Jerry McNee. A strong opponent of the 44-match season and talking just after Tynecastle's lowest crowd for 8 years, Mercer tried to work out how changes could be made.
You know, we tried a democratic process. I don't know. I mean, it's up to others to take a lead as well. Hearts are historically Scotland's 3rd largest supported club. It would be remiss of me to say that I wasn't worried, and worried indeed, because next season we are going into further problems financially with lack of revenue from television and everything else. And it is a major problem. We should have less fixtures, maybe charge marginally more. But we've obviously got it wrong, and I think we've got to sit down. I don't want anyone today to think just because Hearts drew, the Hearts chairman is trying to be a dog in a manger about this. But frankly, it is a topic that's caused us concern for some time.
Now, we've got David Murray on this same Scott Sport programme, and he's talking about a possible breakaway. He's saying that Rangers are a part of Scottish football and wish to remain so, but that the bigger clubs are being pushed towards the edge.
Well, I don't want to in any way articulate David's views on that. I mean, we were in the vanguard of change in the early 80s, and we got the Premier League to 10 with 1 up, 1 down. I still personally think that was the best system. But I'm still strongly privately of the view that a franchise structure is the only way forward to get some balanced position in Scottish football. The people are voting with their feet. And those of us who are investors in Scottish football rather than just administrators have got to take a view about it. I mean, I take 76% of every loss that this club makes in every game. Now, it would be remiss of me not to take due cognizance of that. And I know the views of my board are fairly strong. But at the same time, we don't want to be seen to be the one out of step.
The people will say, though, that this is more talking and we're facing another 44-game Premier League next season.
Well, there's no doubt that we are facing another 44 Premier game next season. At the same time, we've got to look at it fairly urgently. But I am only one club chairman, although I am probably the longest serving apart from Dick Donald in the
Wallace,
Premier League.
you are a major club chairman, and so too is David Murray. Why has nothing been done since last summer when the 44 games came out?
Because we have a democratic structure which involves all the other clubs, and to be fair, other clubs did come up with a change which we didn't support a few months ago. But the point is, in business terms, it's bad for business, it's bad for the paying public, and it's bad for our players. And those of us who control Scottish football have got to sit down and face up to the reality of that. And if there's a general feeling along the major clubs, I'm quite willing to sit down and talk to my colleagues about that.
Is there any chance that the major investors, like yourself and David Murray, might eventually pull out if this isn't sorted out?
I wouldn't say that, because again, experience has taught me that if we go against the structure as such, we end up in trouble. But I think there is merit in sitting down and talking about it. I intend to see David anyway next week when he comes back, just for a general chat. But I think it's got to be a broader issue than that. It's not Rangers and Hearts. I think we've got to look at some of the other bigger clubs as well. Not just for our betterment, but for our players, because we also provide the backbone of the Scottish side. And in the end, we're paying their wages, paying their salaries. And you've already seen it at international games at Hampden, where there is a lack of money around and people are not seeing fixtures. There's too many games, and we've got to get it sorted.